Oh my god, okay. This is like my fourth take. Yeah, it's 1:20 a.m. and I decided to make a YouTube channel again for the millionth time, I guess. Anyways, yeah, if you guys don't know me, my name is Jaffrey. You can call me Jaff. I've been doing clothing and fashion stuff for almost 8 years now. And I think the main reason as to why I want to redo this YouTube thing is because I want to document all the things that I'm doing in the now, just so I can look back at it in the future. That's why I want to start making videos again, just so I can document everything. A few months ago, I decided to restart my main Instagram channel, which is basically Resurgence. My old account used to have almost 35,000 followers, and I decided to start fresh and basically almost start from zero. The biggest reason as to why I did that is because I've had the account for 8 years, guys. 8 years. And a lot has changed over that time period. My style has changed, my demographics has changed, the way that I design things have changed. So of course there's gonna be a lot of people that are like going to be inactive, or don't even like the style that I've been doing as of recent, right? So I decided to just basically nuke that account and start fresh. Another reason, I can't even speak, man. But yeah, so another reason as to why I want to start this YouTube channel is I want to challenge myself, and that I want to see the journey from the start to end, right? The end goal of this channel is to basically document everything that I'm doing in my day-to-day life and alongside with running my brand and into reaching 100,000 followers on Instagram. So currently we have, will this even oh, what the, we're at 6,056. Okay, so it's a long way ahead, I know, but it's gonna be a very exciting journey for not just me, but for you guys as well, because you guys will see everything on how I operate things. And of course, I'll be, for the most part, just talking to myself, ranting in front of you guys, probably giving some insights here and there, for the people that are very, that want to start a clothing brand or even have started but still isn't sure, right? But yeah, I'm blabbering right now and I'm so sorry. This is like a very rough first video, but yeah, that is basically it. I just made this quick recording just to say that we're starting today. And yeah, so this is so weird talking to you guys again, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the morning, okay?
Good morning. Saan na yung crossbar dati? Okay.
Saan?
Abs. Kunin mo siya. She's gonna jump. She's gonna jump. Okay.
Welcome to the studio. I mean, it's not the worst, it's not the best, but it's mine, so let me just close this to make sure nobody barges in. But yeah, so here's a quick tour. So this is the goon room, right here, right? And then we have a photo studio over here. It's still a work in progress, but we painted everything white. As you can see, we have some light setups here and here. Nothing too crazy just yet. But yeah, we do have the backdrops and stuff like that. And up here, we have 2 bathrooms 1, 2, 2, right here. So once for pissing and once for shitting. Okay. So, anyways, here's the main warehouse. Here's the main warehouse. I'm just kidding. I was just trying to get a good thumbnail for this video, but yeah, here's the warehouse. It's basically like 8 years in the making. So have our own space from. Hi, Chubbs. Hi. Hello. This is Chubbs. Hey, Chubbs. Yeah. Anyways, yes, this was 8 years. How do I even? Okay. Yeah, this warehouse was 8 years in the making. From me working in my basement bedroom to this space. Yep. Anyways, so yeah. So the rack over here, all these racks are designs that I have made in the last 2 years. So all of these that are displayed here are mostly like things I have released, and there's a couple things that are unreleased actually. So here, so here's one of them. It's a Mac windbreaker for a Resurgence. Yeah, since Chinese New Year is coming up really soon, factories are closed in China, so we can't do much about it. So all you guys can do is just wait for now. Man, it's a bit hard, like trying to do stuff with just one hand. But here's another one that I never released. It's a foreskin windbreaker. Yeah, it's too thick. I mean, yeah. I'm sweating in it, you know, because there's too many layers to a windbreaker. It's already not breathable, so times that by 4, you know. Anyways, so over here is the chill room. Is where we, you know, just relax, stuff like that. It's not completely furnished yet, but hopefully soon I'll get things by the wall, some displays, books and all. But for now, I have it over here. Okay, besides the cross, you know, yeah, all these collectibles, you know, Arcane, Eva stuff, you know, Yenny from one of my homies' brands. And yeah, so here I'll show you guys what's inside this this cabinet over here. Basically, everything here is all books. Whoa. It's kind of hard to like use this, but yeah, ignore this. Basically all books, reference materials, and things like that. You know, yeah, a lot of resources, a lot of fabric swatches that I use to use as a reference to create clothes, you know. So, yeah. So for today, our main goal is to basically ship out more pre-orders from the other brand, and then make some content for the release of the restocks for what's it called, for Resurgence on Friday. But as you may have known, we already have early access, so make sure to sign up on email or Discord to get 24 hours early access to the stuff that I'm restocking and releasing. And one of them, yeah, is this belt over here. I don't know if I can. This belt is releasing this coming Friday. So, yeah, so if you guys are really interested in that, make sure to sign up. Yeah, sign up, you know the drill. But anyways, so here's the general main area
of the warehouse. So yeah, we have basically have like 2 big tables in the middle, just so for work, you know, for packing orders, and like also it's the same place where I do designs. So right over here. But yeah, everything here, all these bins, they're all sorted by sizes and styles, and then we use like magnetic labels, and then we can just like basically like erase things when we need to update them, so it's way easier to like manage stuff. But yeah, here RSG boxes, you know, these are the foldable, did I post it yet? I don't think I have posted it yet, but basically these are like the foldable storage bins, so kind of like this. So this is when it's folded, right? So I can just pull it up. It's a bit hard doing it in one hand, but pull it up. Shit. Pull. It's okay, I got it. So yeah, you just pull it up, and then you can lock everything, right? Everything snaps into place. Chubbs, yes? Yeah, my dog is scared of loud noises. I'm sorry. Okay, so it's okay, Chubbs. But yeah, here's the box. You know, there's only 100 of them, so 50 in black and 50 in army green / olive. So yeah, so it looks like 360. It's pretty big, not gonna lie. It holds up to 60 liters. I'm not sure how to like actually like visualize that, but that's how storage coolers do it. So, you know. But I think it can fit like around like 20 windbreakers, around 14 hoodies, around there. But yeah, so more stock came in today. I mean, not today. More stuff like came in 2 days ago. So we're gonna be sorting these out, making the labels, and try to ship out or pack everything. And so we can, I don't know how to speak, guys. It's kind of hard to speak English, but yeah, we're gonna try to ship everything by tomorrow because the postal service is closed on the weekends here in Canada. Well, in Calgary anyway. I'll be shooting more content for the Instagram, for the emails and stuff like that. So nothing too crazy, right? It's a bit awkward recording. I haven't done this in a while. The last time I did a vlog was basically like, kailan kasi yan ka? Yeah, it's been a while. I think it was from the old house. I'll find the footage. If I do, it should be, I'll play it right here. Hey, what's going on everybody? JJ here, and welcome to my personal channel wherein I'll be talking about all things resurgence and everything about my life basically. First thing I'm gonna do is make labels. So for anyone that's watching that is still waiting on the pre-orders, I appreciate your guys' patience a lot. And yeah, a lot of things are coming in. There's still 17 boxes that are gonna be arriving the next couple of days. So once we get those, we'll get them shipped as soon as possible. So yeah, thank you guys. So yeah, I use, I don't know if I can zoom it properly, but if you're in Canada and you're in one of the major cities like Calgary, Vancouver, Toronto, Ontario, whatever. We use Stallion. Yeah, they're basically a 3PL platform wherein like they can fulfill things for you. But the thing is like we have a Stallion Express location 3 minutes away from here, so there's no point in paying for them storing it and shipping it right for us. I'd rather have it so we have the stock arriving here and then we're the ones fulfilling stuff. Just because it just feels more real to me when I can see the packages coming in, the boxes coming in, and us like, shipping everything out. I don't know. It's really hard to grasp sometimes how big the brand is because all I'm seeing online or in my Shopify is basically just numbers. I just see people ordering an X amount of items and then I get the money in the bank. That's cool and all, but being able to physically see the items being packed and then put into like these like bags is a different feeling because you're just like, oh, okay, these are real people, these are real products, and it just feels great, seeing that. Most things are delivered. There's some stuff that we're still waiting on. Okay. Let's see. Pre-orders. The Rebecca windbreakers actually arrived 2 days ago, so those are the ones that I will be making labels for. Let's see. Yeah, around 42 labels. So, it's not the worst. Waiting. I need to update this label printer. I've had it since 2019. But when we looked for the prices for a new one, for one of these Dymo label printers, it's like the price is doubled now. Almost tripled actually. I don't know why. It's not printing, guys. Guys, I solved the problem. After 20 minutes of troubleshooting, the only problem was it wasn't plugged in the first place. Ay, nako. Around 42? Maybe I need to make more after this too, but I'll just let it sit there. What I'm doing now, since we printed the labels, is for me to do a Instagram post on this. So I don't know if it forgot what to write. Oh yeah, since the storage box is so big and heavy, almost 4 kilograms, I don't know how much that is in freedom units, I'll probably put it in the screen. It's not feasible for me to be able to ship outside of the US and Canada, so if you're trying to get it and you're outside those countries, unfortunately I'd have to refund that order, because if I do ship it to Australia or even in the UK, it'll cost me like more than how much the thing costs, how much I'm selling it. So I'm basically selling for like 100, don't quote me on this, but I think it's 105 USD or 100 USD, around there. So yeah, and I press share. Some of you guys know that I'm into EDM, right? And check this out. So I designed this jacket with an up and coming EDM artist.
She just played two sold out shows this weekend, and she wore the jackets that the samples that we made. So I guess it's okay for me to share it to you guys now since the secret is out there, right? I'll probably post something about it the next couple of days as well. But here, lasers, right there. Yeah, it's those two racing jackets that I designed with Chill. So yeah, stay tuned, guys. It's gonna be in limited quantities, but if it does sell super good, we'll probably open pre-orders. So we'll see about that sometime in April. So yeah, very exciting news. So can't wait to show it to you guys. Okay, so I am currently working through the email campaigns and stuff like that, and I just have a random thought. So for anyone out there who's watching that is planning or have a clothing brand, I do highly suggest to not skimp out on email marketing, especially nowadays. It's because all of our feeds nowadays are ran by algorithms. So I don't know if you've been on Instagram for way long enough, like back in before 2020 basically, wherein Instagram used to have a chronological setting. So if I post let's say if I post right now, and everyone that's on Instagram will see my post the moment that it goes live, right? But nowadays it's kind of like, oh, it's 50%, the people that you follow. Sometimes it's been posted like 5 days ago, it's only showing up in your feed, and even sometimes you just don't see everyone anymore. So it's basically super important for brands, online brands like mine, wherein we rely on Instagram, we rely on TikTok, and all these like social media apps, right? And that we need to own our audiences. And the thing is, like, yes, it's nice having an X amount of followers on Instagram, but in reality, like, what's the percentage of those followers being able to see the stuff that you make every time, right? It's like, it's very small, especially when you're competing with advertisements on your pages, right? When you scroll down, every three posts is like an advert, and sometimes it's a reel that you don't even, that's like recommended to you by the algorithm, So nowadays, for sure, if you have an audience, definitely try to move all of them, not majority of them, into an email list, an SMS list, or if you want to make it more fun, then making a Discord channel is probably your best bet, because at the very least, when you post something, when you want to do an announcement, all you have to do is send an email, send an SMS, or just ping everyone in Discord. And chances are a lot more people will see your message, your designs, versus like when you post it on TikTok, where like, oh, check out this new hoodie that I made, and it only got 100 views when you have like 10,000 followers, right? So imagine like, that's like 1% of your followers seeing that video versus like, let's say you have 10,000 people in your email list, and let's say you have a 60% open rate because you actually don't spam your audience with useless emails, then that's 6,000 people right away, And yeah, it's super important. People say that, oh, it's a boomer thing to do. Oh, that's not so Gen Z of you, or but that's just the reality of it. It's, things are changing and we have to adapt to it. And definitely owning your audience is basically one of the most important things out there currently. And mark my words, man, like, these algorithms will just keep getting more sophisticated and more tailored to the person, whoever is like watching, right? And yeah, and that's the reason as to why like I spend a lot of money on advertisements nowadays. Around like 20% of my revenue goes straight to advertisements. It's just because it's so hard to like not only find new people, because the algorithm can be very, very vicious. Wherein like I spend 4 hours making a reel, and then all it gets is like 500 views. It's not worth my time, plus the investment that I put in making out those type of content, right? But I mean, that's the thing. It's like that doesn't mean that you should stop making those content, right? Because sometimes there's like a lot of brands out there that were established last year, and they got way bigger than I could ever possibly be, even though I've been doing this for 8 years. It's just because one of their TikToks, one of their Instagram reels blew up. So that could be you if that's something that you want to do. But for sure, for me, I want to do it more in the more sustainable approach, wherein, yes, I'm spending money on advertisements, targeted ads, I know it's not the most efficient way, but at the very least, I can target people that actually like my stuff. And not only that, what I do afterwards is to incentivize those new people into signing up to my email list, joining Discord, and things like that. And it has been paying off in dividends for sure. I've been focused on this pipeline for more than a year and a half now, and it's surprising because 51% of my total sales from my other brand comes through email list alone. You know how crazy that is? 51%. And that's including like ads, like the ad revenue, not the ad revenue, like the money that I make from the ads. It's very crazy. So don't sleep on it. And also, if you are kind of established, wherein like you have like around, I don't know, let's say 1,000 to 2,000, like maybe even like 500 people in your newsletter list, I do recommend using a service that uses flows. I think MailChimp does it now. Shopify does not have flows. So basically here, let me show you guys what flows are. Wait 4 hours, and if they don't check out fully, you can have it so it's like a conditional split here, wherein like if it fulfills this instruction, if it says yes, it fulfills that, it does this, wherein it sends an email being, hey, it looks like you left something behind, do you still want it? It's limited, whatever. And if they check out, then we remove that email from the flow. That's basically it. And if they did not order, then we'll send a discount, But yeah, a lot of email providers do those, and do not underestimate flows for sure. But if you're just starting out, this is something for sure that you should have at the back of your head, and don't ignore it. I'm telling you guys right now, don't ignore that shit, okay? I did a lot of the e-commerce stuff, right? So for Carbon Copy, I actually did this, the pages, making sure that, this is ready for when I do the surprise drop. And also did a little bit of video editing for just e-commerce shots. So right now, I think these videos are way better in like showing the actual item in person versus like photos. So I'll keep experimenting on this type of format. I still do have quite a bit of footage here for the belt right over here. But yeah, usually I stay here for way longer, but since it's a Sunday, I do want to spend some time to rest. Usually I don't go to the warehouse around in the weekends, but there's an exception. Basically, when I make videos, usually it takes me a couple of tries to actually get my point across. So definitely talking in front of you guys makes it way easier over the long term. So yeah, just bear with me if I keep saying so, and all these like filler words between sentences, because I'm not good at it, guys, but I'll be better. Besides that, my little sister counted all the stock for the things that already arrived. But the thing is, like, I think tomorrow UPS, I think it's either tomorrow or on Tuesday that they'll be delivering 17 more boxes. So that's another thing that we have to sort out once they arrive and get those like pre-orders shipped out as soon as possible. But yeah, it's gonna be a very busy week for sure. I'm excited for you guys to see how mundane my life is actually, because a lot of brand owners slash content creators romanticize this lifestyle so much. I mean, who can blame them? There's only a few percentage of people that it's actually able to like make this their living. So, you know, gotta sell the dream, I guess. But for the most part, for me, you know, you guys just see the raw day-to-day life and operations of how I run this brand. So hopefully it's not too boring, you know. Hopefully I don't yap too much or just keep going in circles. But yeah, besides that, I'll be wrapping up soon. I'll be finishing up a lot of the e-commerce stuff and videos tomorrow instead. Maybe shoot a couple of reels, so that'll be fun. But yeah, since I still have a little bit of energy, might as well use this to work out in the gym. So yeah. Okay, head to the gym now. Aika's gonna stay here. I'm gonna wait for my dad to pick her up. So, yeah. Okay. Definitely a productive day today. Not the best, but you know, one day at a time. Before I sign off, thank you guys so much if you guys reached to this point of the video. I know this is probably gonna be like a 30-minute plus video, but I appreciate it so much. And if you guys have any questions regarding my life, about clothing stuff, how business works, and like just general advice, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. Yeah, and I'll be answering them like on the next video for sure. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace.